What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and I know already you're looking at this video, you're looking at the title, the thumbnail, the skin right here in the lobby, and you're like, this man's finally talking about it. He's talking about the Escape Artist skins, what's been going on behind the scenes with them, and if they'll ever release in the game. Now, firstly, I want to clarify right away at the start of today's YouTube video that regarding both the Elias and the Caper skins, both of which you can see right here, here's both the lobby previews for you, and regarding if they'll ever release in the actual item shop, yes, they can release in the item shop. Now, regarding if I know when or if they will release, that's unknown. Leakers like me don't have access to upcoming shop information. I know in the past, years ago, there's been leaks regarding upcoming shops before, but at least regarding these skins in particular, we have no clue when or if they'll be releasing in the item shop. However, considering the fact that Epic Games has updated them to work, as you can tell by this lobby right here, I highly expect that in the very near future, these will release in the item shop. So let's go ahead and go through a little overview of the skin itself to give you a little bit of a preview of what you'll be able to do with these. So before, when we had tried showing off the skin, right, we saw something kind of like this, right? Let me go ahead and, clear all the sprays off. We kind of saw this preview of the skin, right? If I can stop having it rotate the other way, and there was not much we could really do with this information, right? It's just like, okay, there's the skin design. We don't know much else about it, but after they had actually fixed the skins, you were able to mix and match tons of colors. From the actual headgear color, you could actually preview the different headgear options as well. Even if you had them locked, you were able just to mess around with all of this, and if you wanted like a full clean green combo right here, you'd be able to do that. You would also be able to change the skin color of these cosmetics just to match whatever theme you're going with, and they had a lot of customization options to them, right? I mean, if we go here and just kind of mix and match a little bit, you can see how you can have like some purple, some red, some like taupe or whatever. I'm just gonna call it like a brownish color. It's kind of like a brownish tannish color, right? You had a lot of options here that you're able to mess around with, and even if you wanted to, go a little bit of the sweaty mode here and go like a full black design, you had that option available to you, and I'll be honest, it looks pretty clean as well, right? So of course they've been updating these skins and they fully work, and especially when it comes to the actual sprays themselves, if we go ahead and press the button to showcase sprays on them, you can see tons of different combinations, tons of different, situations going on here, from, how the sprays actually look everywhere, to how they can be scratched off in some areas and everything like that, and they're fully functional, right? They're fully prepared to release. All of the sprays that have ever released, including animated sprays, work on the skins. Now, the only thing I will mention is that if you put an animated spray on these skins, it doesn't, okay, so the lower torso is just a glitched banner, okay, or a spray that doesn't exist. That makes sense. But you were able to do all this customization and stuff with them, and like I was saying, the only downside was with those animated sprays, they would not be animated on the skin itself. But if we get a combination like this right here, you can see a lot of customizable options here. So if we turn the wear all the way down and, mess with the zoom, you can see how the actual spray works on the skins themselves and how they look pretty nice. Now, of course, you can make it fully saturated, so you can have it be black and white, or you can make it fully pop with color. You can also change the wear to be kind of like scratched off and stuff with saturation down, or with saturation up, you were able to change the scale and everything else, and you were really able just to make these skins look super unique. And honestly, one of my favorite features just with messing around with these would be to go to the back here, right? The upper back, pick an actual thing I want to use. So if we just go like this, for example, I would go ahead and scale it up to the highest. We could use the Allier logo if we wanted, and I'll just kind of play around with saturation and stuff, right? Like scratch it, see how it can look differently and stuff, because it allows you not only to put tons of unique sprays on these skins, but it allows you just to have some fun, right? So especially like the Creed thing here, you can turn it all the way down, you get like a black and white version of it and everything like that. You can go ahead and make it very worn, give it like half wear and stuff like that. But these skins are super unique, and once again, I'm excited for them to release whenever they do release, but I know you guys out there, the audience, have been asking for a while, what's going on with them? So hopefully this video is your answer, right? They work completely fine. They're ready to release whenever Epic Games wants them to release into the item shop. The only thing is right now, waiting for Epic Games to release them, right? Like, they have the assets and everything. They're in the files. They've already been promoted before. We all know that these skins release, even if you don't pay attention to the leaks, because of them using them for promotions for like their website event and everything else like that. So it really is just a waiting game, right? It's really just, okay, we know this is happening eventually. When are they going to release? So if you want these to release in the item shop in the very near future, the only thing I could really say for you to do is wait, right? You can go on Twitter if you want. You can go ahead and be like, at Epic Games, day 5,873 of waiting for the skins to release in the item shop. You can say whatever you want about it, right? But at least for right now, all we can really do is have hope that, hey, these skins exist, they're prepared to release whenever they do release in the game, and once they officially release, you'll be able to have some fun, customize it as much as your heart desires, and maybe we'll even see some more bonuses to it. And I want to make it a second part of this video just because I thought it was kind of funny here, but I bought something and I got scammed. So if anyone has heard of Wu-Tang, right, in Fortnite, there was a special actual spray you can get in the game, which was this right here, the Wu-Tang spray, if you bought merchandise. Their website was still promoting the merchandise, and the hat was $20, so I bought it, you know, mainly just bought it for the hat, but I was like, you know what, their website still advertises there's a code, so I wonder if there will be a code attached with it as well. I did not get a code, so I didn't get the Wu-Tang spray in the game. Don't really matter too much though, you know, I got the hat at the end of the day, and I got this little bonus segment to the YouTube video talking about that segment and everything, but it is still interesting to see, you know, that just being an ironic part, especially of the world of sprays, to talk about and add to this topic of this YouTube video. But with that said, hope you champs and champets enjoyed it. If you did, whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That caught me off guard. You know what? Actually, let me grab this test spray, right? Because that test spray is something that, you know, you're not supposed to have in the game. I want to grab the test spray. I want to put it on all the slots, and I kind of want to see what it looks like, right? So let's go ahead and, you know, make an all black skin right here. Let's just go ahead and, you know, select a random variant. I don't assume that really matters or anything. Clear all of the sprays off of this, and let's put the test spray on everything, because I just think, you know, that was completely unintentional, but I kind of want to see what the skin would look like if it was super buggy and glitched out. So let's go ahead and put this potato spray everywhere we possibly can. Bada bing, bada boop, bada boop, and let's look at the skin. Just look at that. Look at that amazingness. I think I've made a masterpiece. And of course, if we go over here, you know, view these different variants as well, you can see how those all would look on the skin and everything like that. See how it looks on the back. But that looks interesting. And I think that's the best way to end off today's YouTube videos. I hope you found it informative. You know, the skins are ready to release whenever they do release in the game. I'm excited to pick them up when they do release. And, you know, maybe Epic Games, if you want to slide a test spray into my locker so I can do this, I would really appreciate it. But with that said, that's all for today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.